We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Corey Spangenberg is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's there, and a good throw gets him one gone. Now to the plate, Byron Buxton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Byron Buxton.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Chris Davis gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Davis.
Bounced weakly near the plate, but it's foul, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
Well, the key for him on the mound will be keeping that ball down in the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Gene Segura comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
And that misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Kevin Pillar will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting third,
Josh Donaldson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to.
And, he can't rein it in. This is skied into short left center. Saunders is under it. 2 gone. Number 98 stands in for the first time.
Number 98.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Ground ball left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Avisail Garcia set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the Edwin Encarnacion strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A.J. Pollock steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Ryu looks in. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Jose Bautista will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. This is line to left. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Andrelton Simmons is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Grounded to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding into the box, Robbie Grossman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Hard hit ball to second. There's Segura. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
The batter, number 15,
Corey Spangenberg digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Right side. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Michael Saunders digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Spangenberg is there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Deoner Navarro ready to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Ryu comes set. Here's the 0-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Over to first, Ryu. Nobody out, runner on first. And again a throw.
No, he's safe.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and Navarro becomes a strikeout victim here. One away. So one away in the Toronto third, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Left side. The second for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Byron Buxton is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Ground ball right side. Encarnacion takes this over himself to record the putout. Chris Davis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. At the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To short, hit hard. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Gene Segura is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. And he takes a called strike two. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Grossman has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one. Kevin Pillar stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball one. Look out, 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard to short, taken in by Simmons. In time to first, and there are two away. In now, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Matthew Burrows heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Number 98 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Dickey comes set. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he can't track it down. A base hit. The throw into second. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Avisail Garcia stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Pollock on the run, and that's the second out of the inning. Andrelton Simmons stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A little bouncer. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Grossman is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. A.J. Pollock stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
A.J. Pollock.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Grossman ranging forward. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Robbie Grossman makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Right fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Ibar towards second. He's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Corey Spangenberg will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he'll get back in safely. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. There goes the runner. Hit hard on the ground to third. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play.
Center field number
Byron Buxton will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. A swing and a miss on the old flutter ball, even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A man at third with 1 away. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The first baseman, number 19.
Chris Davis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pillar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Michael Saunders gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Deoner Navarro comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Eric Ibar will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Sinking line drive out to right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Gene Segura will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Davis will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and Devin Mesoraco will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, 1 away. Matthew Burrows will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. High in the air out to center field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Number 98 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit hard to the right side. Segura has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Kevin Pillar steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive. Still 0-2. To short. Simmons is there. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 20.
Josh Donaldson strides in, grounded out his last time through. Hit out towards second, fielded by Spangenberg. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Grossman, and that ends the inning. Avisail Garcia comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
This one skied out toward right. Pollock has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Andrelton Simmons stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pollock sprinting after it, and foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Ibar. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Now batting,
Robbie Grossman
right fielder,
steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A.J. Pollock digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
In the air now, out to right field. Grossman is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Ryu steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Grossman is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Now at the plate, Michael Saunders. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Chris Colabello will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 14, Chris Colabello.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Corey Spangenberg will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Cincinnati,
Byron Buxton stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Knuckleball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
first baseman number 19.
Chris Davis will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Devin Mesoraco will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Pollock over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Deoner Navarro will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Navarro.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Chop foul right at home plate. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Navarro is retired, and there's 1 away. Eric Ibar digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Grounded to short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Gene Segura will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Into the seats, 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there, close, but it's 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike two, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Cincinnati Reds. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Cole Calhoun is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Into the windup and the pitch. Yunel Escobar is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting third,
Mike Trout will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will... Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
left fielder,
Bounced weakly near the plate. Foul ball, however, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Too high, and it's 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Runners going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it. Pujols. One away. Zach Cozart gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 0-1 count and the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He's in danger now of putting two men on to start the ball game. Not what you want to do with the heart of the order to follow.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball four. He's set and the pitch. Yan Gomes swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Markakis looks up. Gone! So a three-run shot to left center. Sixth home run on the season for him as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0. Devin Mesoraco is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting sixth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. 3 runs already home here. Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nick Castellanos makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Nick
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Mesoraco scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
batting fifth.
C.J. Cron will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
Nick Markakis takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
Nick Markakis
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Marisnick going back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he is in there. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Giovanni Soto steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Eugenio Suarez will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Right there for strike 1. Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Back goes Markakis. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brandon Phillips. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Escobar has it. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. Jake Marisnick gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a high strike there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Eduardo Nunez will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, it was a nice at-bat. Good way to start off the game. Probably hurt the tip.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
The shortstop,
Francisco Lindor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In the air, down the left field line and deep. On the move is Markakis. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Johnny Giavotella steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Upton, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
now batting.
Cole Calhoun will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And he'll try and knock it down at short, but it gets on by him. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Look out! A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. 3-0 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Mike Trout is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tap fouled at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the Zach Cozart digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Zach.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded by Escobar, and taken in out there for the first out. In now, Yan Gomes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Chopped in front of home plate. Soto is up with it, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Standing in, Devin Mesoraco. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Just hung in there on that one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a play. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, C.J. Cron, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Nick Markakis is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Markakis.
Hit hard toward first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The first baseman,
Albert Pujols stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Phillips will put this one away, and the side is retired. Justin Upton is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Calhoun is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Phillips. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Pujols is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is right by Soto to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Taken in by Castellanos. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Giovanni Soto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Johnny Giavotella is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Giavotella.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Upton calls for it. 2 gone. Cole Calhoun will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. No problem here. 1 away. Francisco Lindor will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Calhoun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Zach Cozart strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Yunel Escobar will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. The throw pulls him off the bag. So a big moment here, and standing in, Nick Castellanos. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Suarez fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. C.J. Cron will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ball 2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout, so now
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Yan Gomes strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. 2-2. 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Devin Mesoraco stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati,
Justin Upton stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Nick Markakis will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
A little low. It's 2-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Albert Pujols will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Into the seats, 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nunez sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Giovanni Soto will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It's time for the
Eugenio Suarez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with the ball. It's 1-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
That evens it up 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3. Hard hit towards center. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll round it and try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Brandon Phillips strides forward now with a very important insurance run, standing over at third. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Trout. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Jake Marisnick will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Houston Street will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Vance Vincent will come on as a pinch hitter. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple. Eduardo Nunez steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. To short. Escobar is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Johnny Giavotella comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Martinez is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Cole Calhoun gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor has it. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Yunel Escobar will dig in. He doubled his last time. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit to third. Oh, what a play. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
No way. That was awesome.
Mike Trout will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Upton's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Zach Cozart digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Todd Hendricks is going to grab a bat here.
Number 23, Todd Hendricks.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Yan Gomes strides into the box now, launched one over the wall. Matt Adams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Devin Mesoraco will stand in. He flew out his last time up. To short, hit hard. Escobar takes it in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nick Castellanos will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, He's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Ball one. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. C.J. Cron will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Hit down the third base line. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. Nick Markakis stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.